Hey guys, we're back with Highway Blossoms, and I don't think this is the finale. Probably penultimate, maybe? We're getting close to the end. And I wouldn't mind if we finish it soon. Like, I've had a pretty good time with it, but like, I'm gonna, if I get it to work, I'm gonna be starting a new series tomorrow. There's no harm in saying it, since by the time you guys see this, it'll either be uploaded or it won't have worked. I'm going to try to record Camelot in Fate Grand Order. Fate Grand Order is a mobile game, so it's not unlike my phone. And its final 2 chapters are renowned for being actually brilliantly written. Camelot and Babylon. So if I get it working, I'm going to try to read that, but you guys will be able to see if I did by the time this is up, probably. So yeah, hopefully that works. But also I started playing a different game. I don't know when I'll upload it, so I'm not going to say what it is. Well, might as well. Why not? What's the harm? It's a Nier Automata? I don't know which one it is. And also, I have another series that I've completely finished. I have like 20 episodes that I just haven't gotten around to uploading yet. So, I have a lot of stuff. I also have Fata Morgana, which I have like 30 more episodes of. No, I have 40 right now. We're on June 25th. They're at the hotel. Oh, the diner. Same thing. Marina waltzes into the diner, keeping the door open for me as we scurry in from the breezy entryway. Immediately, she's drawn to the claw machine in the corner, filled to the brim with non-specific and unlicensed stuffed animals. Her eyes glitter as she tries to get me to notice the glass box of wonders. Also, sorry if you hear me opening a bottle. It's like 1,000,000 degrees outside, so I'm very thirsty. Even though it's nice in my room, but I was like just outside. I had to get a haircut today. Before, I was like going into my eyes, and now it's not going into my eye. Like with Amber, see, it's clipping through her eye. That was what was happening with me. I go through a cycle where like I get a haircut like once a year, or twice maybe. I get it just cut really short, and then I go back next year and it's really long. This time I just got it kinda cut, like, you know. So I'll probably go again in like 6 months. Can't go too often, but it was the best haircut ever. I was like, hey, I'm Nicholas. She was like, hey, her name's Helen. We shook hands. Nice to meet you. She didn't talk to me again. It's brilliant. That's how all haircuts should be from now on. Anyway, coming from anyone else, this action would be subtle. Maybe a few quick glances at most. Coming from Marina, not so much. Instead, she repeatedly swings her head in the direction of the machine. She's trying to form a giant crescent moon with her neck. But I know Marina well enough now. Well enough to know exactly which one she wants. Well, I can't see it, so I couldn't choose anyway. Snuggled tight between a fuzzy ball with googly eyes and a lion with a crown lies the Holy Grail. A gray wolf with a polka dot bow tie. Alright, wolves. Unfortunately for her, our waitress is already waving us over to our seats. Marina stares into the glass, her foggy reflection lining up with the wolf. Take her hand and lead her to the booth. Once there's some distance between us and the waitress, lower my voice.
Don't worry, I'll give it a whirl after we eat.
Marina, however, can't take a hint. Looks at her response, learning every wary soul in the diner.
Whoa, you actually know how to win at those? I've never been any good at them.
A counter lined with jumbo clones turns around and glares. A counter lined with jumbo clones turns around and glares at us before shaking their heads and returning to their meals. Oh well.
Of course I do. You know how many of these diners I went to as a kid?
What's up with all these judgmental jumbos? What? Just because... How old are they? 19? 18? Just because they're adults, technically, they can't play the claw machine? Come on.
When you eat at the same place almost every day, you get good. Fast.
Wow, you're like a claw goddess.
That's what they called her in high school.
Damn right.
Did she go to school? Huh. It doesn't mention that. Like, she spent her whole life on the road, right? More or less, right? Well, how did she have a girlfriend then? Because it was mentioned that she dated before. So, maybe it was like an off and on thing. I don't know. Marina ogles at me like the claw goddess I am as we take our seats at the booth. Gladly accept her glory and praise. The waitress flops the menus on her table and silently waits for us to order our drinks.
Just coffee for me.
With her eyes glazing over, she turns to Marina.
What kind of shakes do you have?
The waitress reaches her wrinkly hands across the table and tosses the dessert menu in front of Marina. She flips through the menus and straightens her eyes shut, focusing on what very well may be the most important decision of her life.
Amber, you got coffee, right?
Look, I've played Little Busters. I know the importance of choosing a flavor. It's 3 different CGs. In Little Busters, you get to choose if you want like a normal donut, a chocolate one, or a strawberry one, or something like that. And I think each one has a different CG later on, depending on which one you pick.
Right.
Then that's what I'll get.
Overflowing with certainty, she stares at the waitress and gives her a direct, confident command.
I'll have the coffee shake. Extra whipped cream.
Okay. Waitress isn't even bother to write this down, instead dragging her body back to her tomb in the kitchen.
You know that shake isn't gonna taste the same as my coffee, right? It's just gonna be a ton of ice cream and cheap coffee flavoring.
To be fair, coffee flavored like ice cream and stuff is actually pretty good.
Yeah, but I at least gotta try it, for your sake.
Why would you choke down a crappy shake for my sake?
You do everything for me. Everything.
Of course I do. That's my job.
A stiff chuckle slips out from under her breath.
Right. But I want to do things for you too.
So you're ordering the coffee shake as a cosmic favor. You're losing me, Mare.
Okay, here's the romantic conclusion. It's the romantic conflict, and then it comes to a conclusion. And then they get to the concert and it wraps up in 2 lines. So I go play my Grand Order. She whines, momentary frustration seeping onto her face. I think there'll be probably 3 or 2 left. Not sure.
No, not like that. It's silly, but I want to poke around in your mind a little. That way I can do favors and help. So I guess it's not just for your sake, but for both of our sakes.
She smiles and rests her head to the side, as if expecting my shoulder to be there like always. Realizing she's only leaning on air, Marina blinks, then tries to play it off with a tiny cough.
I saw that.
Before I can take my teas into the more exciting places, the waitress returns from the kitchen, barely managing to balance our drinks on the platter as my coffee splashes everywhere. She doesn't seem to care. She places her drinks on the table, then lifts out her notepad and pen to take her orders.
Thanks, but I'll stick with coffee.
Marina's too distracted by the shake to notice. Her eyes climb up the tower of extra whipped cream as it twirls to the ceiling, rivaling the thermometer outside.
Snap 2. What do you want?
Oh!
She opens up the big menu and flips through the pages, multiple times, front to back, side to side, even upside, repeating the process every time.
Before we miss the festival, Mare.
When is that taking place? She's dead now for a few weeks, right? So this is just being sarcastic, right? I think.
I know, but there's just so much to choose from. I have to be picky.
You didn't have a problem vacuuming up everything at the buffet.
Marina drops the menu. For a few pounds heavier, I'm pretty sure she would have dropped it on my feet. Handing the menus to the waitress, she leans over the table, lunges away from my face. She places her order, her pupils burning with intensity.
I'll have the pancake sandwich.
What? What is a pancake sandwich exactly? So, pancakes, okay? And they put something between them. So what about like an actual sandwich material, like, you know, ham or whatever there. So like it's gonna be something sweet. Like I don't know. Dead serious. Waitress wobbles away, somehow not collapsing on her way back to the kitchen. Try not to burst out laughing at Marina, but it doesn't work. The cracks are showing. Stilted snorts and spurts of snickering keep leaking out. Marina's cheeks puff out, getting brighter as I bubble over.
Why do you have to tease me about everything, Amber?
I break. My laugh echoes across the diner. Again, we're met with glares, but I don't even care.
Fine. Maybe I won't share the treasure with you after all.
Wave off her empty thread and settle down.
I'm sorry.
Look, they still haven't mentioned that the treasure's in the back. That's all I'm saying. They totally left it in Vegas.
It's just that...
Done laughing, I rest my chin on the table and start fumbling with the salt and pepper shakers.
That's what Gramps used to order. All the time.
Marina's already reverted back to her usual self, watching me pass the salt and pepper back and forth, like she wants me to join in too.
It's It's so weird.
No, she wants to join it.
Just 2 huge pancakes with eggs, bacon, and ham smashed in the middle. Things drenched in syrup.
I was like, okay, that could work, but syrup? Really? What? I can't see that tasting good. I don't know. Oh, I think I knew someone who used to eat bacon with syrup, actually. There's no way I'm trying that. But maybe that works, but like, I don't know.
That sounds super tasty, though.
I chuckle and slide her the heifer.
I'm sure you'll love it.
That's just the salt shaker, sliding between my hands.
He never eats the eggs. Always just passes them on to me. They're so gross. Just scrambled and cold and sticky. I always tell him no, but the dork just laughs and says he's gonna keep egging me on.
Do I have to boo that one?
Every single time.
Brenna laughs at the stupid joke. I laugh too.
We would just end up bringing it home in a box. And when it went bad, he would just take it out of the fridge and say, "That's all, yokes."
Okay, I have to
like
boo
it was
that
the
one.
most clever freaking thing.
Boo. She laughs even harder at that one. I think I do too. Keep my eyes focused on the shaker, sliding it faster and faster.
When we go home, you two really need to get together and meet.
Aw, yeah. I'm still keeping up the he's dead thing. Look, I'm not convinced. The in database would not lie to me. The salt shaker chips on my pinky and topples over, spilling a few grains of salt. Rena's tense, but forces a smile anyway. She sighs. Both look down and go silent.
I think I'm gonna head back to the RV.
Get up and reach into my pocket, placing a bill on the table.
Amber?
Don't worry, I'll be fine. Just need some time.
Leaving Marina behind me, I walk out of the diner. Blazing hot tears stream down my cheeks as I stumble through the motorhome. I'm choking. Choking, there's nothing I can do to stop it. How could I forget, even for a second? Only for a second. I'm really that heartless? I want to throw up. I can barely stand, tearing down all the magnets in the fridge as I trip over my own tears. What do the magnets do? The next thing I know, I'm falling under the bed. Even though I land on its stiff concrete springs, I still feel like I'm falling. The ceiling is getting further and further away as I sink deeper. I drag myself up, faced with the photo that has comforted me and haunted me for so long. For a second, I smile again too. Then I remember, it fades just as quickly. The tears start flowing again, harder than ever before. I curl up in a ball and bury my face in my knees. Doesn't help muffle my crying, cover the shame, or even make me feel any better. I just cry. Cracks have been forming for a while. Now I've shattered. Not sure if I'll ever be able to glue myself back together. Never occurred to me just how hard it would be when he was gone. Growing up wasn't just his responsibility, we were each other's responsibility. How many credit cards did I max up in those last few months? Even after he told me to stop, I kept pushing. Bank calls, doctor calls, middle of the night ER visits, everything. But nothing helped. Nothing. Tried so hard, but in the end I had to watch my best friend, the only person who ever wanted me, wither away. He held up his end of the bargain. Through every discovery, every stupid heartbreak, and every fight with Ma, he always took care of me and always just loved me. I couldn't hold up mine though. I failed. Even now, I keep finding holes in everything I did. I could have found a specialty hospital. Could have read up on more new forms of medicine too. I could have, but I didn't. And now he's gone. My hands are damp. They've been soaking up all my tears, but I don't care. I just want my grandpa back. The motorhome door opens and brushes against the outside wall, followed by soft footsteps that creak along the floor. Marina. Try to act quick, sneaking a few few sniffs in before wiping away my tears, but it's no use. They just keep trickling down. She appears in the doorway. I turn away and drown out the sobbing with my hand. It's so embarrassing. She shouldn't have to see me like this, but I don't think I can muster enough composure to ask her to leave without breaking down. Marina reaches out to me, drenched with worry. Realization sets in and her eyes soften, reflecting a deep sense of genuine empathy and love. Silent, she sits down next to me and wraps her arms around my head before I could swarm away. Cradling me on her lap, she caresses my hair and cheeks with the tip of her fingers. 100%! There's an H scene here. 1 billion% even. What? 1 billion divided by 100, that's 10 million, right? Yeah. I can do math. In my head. The crying stops as I process it all, feeling nothing but her softness embracing me. Marina begins humming, gentle and breathing. What do you mean, and breathing? I recognize the song instantly. It's from Gamps' favorite tape. She really doesn't even know the significance behind it. Never even told her, but she remembered it. Through all the times I've looped it, she remembered. The tears come back, quieter this time. She keeps humming regardless. It's a little choppy, her voice breaking up in some places due to lack of air, but I adore it all the same. I cry and I cry and I cry, letting myself go for the first time since it happened, all while listening to her hum, hiding in my warm, safe bubble with Marina bundled tight around me. Right now, she's the most important person in the world to me. 100%. So much warmth. I don't just feel moved. I feel a resounding sense of something that's even more special than that. I want to build onto it. 100%. Turning around, I work my way to up and kiss Marina's neck. 1000%. The humming and caressing stop. This time I move to her collarbone. What was that? 10,000%. She winces back, tensing up. I pull away. Oh, 1,000%? For a moment, I feel like crying again. This time out of a different shade of guilt. And Marina looks back at me and smiles. I stare back, but she gives a short nod and cranes her neck out. And with a nod of my own, I lean back in. Oh, 10,000% again. Returning to her neck. Oh, stop. Oh, get the gap. That 100%. That's where it was. I guess we just get the fade to black. Should I install the patch? And said no. Oh, I'm planning to one day read Tsubahime, and I'll have to do that. But not today. Because I'm pretty sure that H-Sins and Tsubahime are incredibly important. I just know that they couldn't release the full game on Steam without making a patch. They released like 1/5 of it on Steam and the rest is in the patch. They censored the first chapter. And everything else is in the patch. I don't know how many chapters Tsubahime is, but it's 5, 7 or so. Something around there. But I think I'll read it one day. I haven't started it yet. I told myself I'd read it after I finished reading DC Ray. But then I got to the final round of DC Ray and I put it on hold. And I was like, okay, I'll finish DC Ray after I finish Little Busters. And I have like 1.5 rounds left of Little Busters, but I just can't finish the one I'm on. I hate it so much. I even skipped through some of it, but I don't want to skip through all of it. I can't do it. Kanata's route is actually just not good. At least to my standards. I didn't like Haruka's either. Anyway. Hey! We're in the most emotional moment of the visual novel. Let's talk about Little Busters. The glow from the half-open skylight creeps in from above and shines down a strand of light into the blanket. It divides the bed in two and slowly spreads across the room, casting off the morning shadows. My palm is warm and sweaty. Moving my finger reveals my hand is still interlocked with Marina's. Lewd? They held hands all night? She never let go. I turn her over and face her. She's still sleeping, curled on her side, playing on her arm, just so she can keep holding my hand. Soft and rhythmic. Her breath brushes against my face. I can talk. If I could, I'd watch her for hours. Trying not to wake her, I untrain my fingers, wiggling them until the numbness sets in, pricks away my sleeping hand. Marina's nose wrinkles and the steady breathing stops. Swallowing, her eyes flutter open and she smiles. Today's first word slips out of her with a yawn.
Morning.
Sorry, did I wake you up?
She snuggles in close and takes a deep breath, keeping her deep, wide eyes on me.
You sleep okay?
After the fire wave, Marina seems unsure for a bit. When I look at her now, none of that is there anymore. She's completely trusting. It's a little terrifying that I gained that trust so fast, especially since we pivoted around each other for so long. That kind of trust, that kind of responsibility, it's a very special thing. At it with Gramps, now Marina is given the same thing to me. From taking her to a gas station, finding treasure, and even fending off weirdos. What? You called Mariah, right? Like Jumbo? No, come on now. He's not a weirdo. She put her trust in me to be responsible for all of it. Sometimes I wonder if I deserve it. Wait, who? What? Mariah? Is she calling Tess and Joseph weirdos? Sometimes I have moments where I know I don't. Like when I can't find some lousy treasure. Like when I'm not around to help her out of a jam. Like when nothing I do can save someone, no matter how hard I try. Like when I just can't function. Like last night. Miranda picks up on my silence. Expression fades from trust to concern.
Something wrong?
Nah, it's all good. Slept fine.
I lean over to kiss her forehead, but pull back halfway. Ripping off the blanket, I leap out of bed and stretch. Miranda turns a crimson red and eeps, throwing the covers over herself as the clothes from last night lie in heaps across the floor. The room. I dig through the cupboard and toss her a change of clothes before slipping away to my own, beginning our morning routine.
We got a big day ahead of us. Assuming traffic isn't crap, we should be in Palm Springs by late noon.
That's where the concert is, isn't it? She picks out from her blanket and grabs her clothes.
And then the festival.
Almost. We have about a day to kill.
Meaning an episode. I run the coffee maker and head to the bathroom to start brushing my teeth. Is calling these videos episodes weird? I think way back in the day, instead of parts, I used to use episode in the title. But now to me, that just seems weird. Like, I don't know. But in my head, I still call them episodes. Well, anyway, back to your scheduled pro gaming, everyone. But yeah, Miranda is changing into her clothes. Like, the definition of episode, actually. You thought I was going to continue. No. I think it falls under that, but it's more of a semantic issue. Like, do I want to use episode or part? Part just seems more genuine, I guess. I can clearly see her in the mirror, but after last night, I'm not too sure if it matters anymore if I accidentally catch a glimpse of her.
So, do you know what bands you'd like to see yet?
My voice is garbled, muffled by the toothbrush stuffed in the corner of my mouth.
Kinda. I have a few ideas.
Spit. Most of which are just bands me and Gramps liked.
We should look at the lineup later.
Oh yeah, Spit's my
See if
favorite
there are
band.
a few bands you might want to check out.
Finished changing, she scoots in behind me, directing her eyes to the mirror as she rests her head on my shoulders.
It's fine. I'll watch whoever you want to watch, Amber.
I watch the mirror as my face goes blank. Miranda nuzzles against my cheek, bringing her with her an aching burden that presses down on my entire being. Why does she believe in me so much, even when I'm such a wreck? The coffee maker beeps, saving me from being crushed by my own thoughts. I rip myself away from
Anyway, get ready. We're gonna hit the road as soon as you're done.
I rush to the sink. Steam rises out of the cup as my shaking hand pours the coffee, splattering most of it on the counter. Steadying myself down doesn't work. My body won't listen. The burning coffee splashes on my skin as I wrench into my mouth. It scalds my tongue and blisters down my throat. The pain sizzles all the way to my stomach. Gasp out a short scream, but quickly muffle it with my hand. With tears forming, trying to make sure Miranda didn't hear it over the running water. Once I'm sure, I wipe my eyes. There's several sharp breaths, pour myself another cup. Drag myself to the driver's seat and slam my cup in the holder. Plant my head on the steering wheel. It honks. The handles from the bathroom squeak and the sound of water is reduced to a drip. A few moments later, Miranda trots on the motorhome and hops into her seat. Jerk up my head.
All set?
Yep. But, are you sure nothing's wrong?
Forcing a smile, I turn the key and put the RV into drive.
Don't worry. Everything's fine. Just a little tired.
Miranda studies me for a few seconds, then shrugs and looks out the window, happily staring at the giant thermometer outside. Pick up Gramps' favorite tape and put it in the player, still staring at Miranda. Frowning, I catch a glimpse of myself in the rearview mirror. Please don't hurt her. Please. How far are we? 20... I hate calling it a 23. Giant dinosaurs! I played New Vegas! We're in Novak. We're in California, actually, but... And Novak's not a real town. Well, I'm sure there's a town in that location, but... I know the name Novak. There's like a sign out front that says no vacancy. But the vacancy fell off, so it's just Novak. I remember that. Anyway. I'll see you guys again next time with... I think next one will be the finale. I'm going to look up the length of it. So that if the next one is the finale, I can do like, you know, an hour long, however long it takes, really. If not, I'll call them to 2. Not sure. So anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back next time with some more Highway Blossoms. See you guys then. Bye.